The former administration in Anambra State, under the watch of Mr. Peter Obi, said, and I quote, "The society we abuse today will take its revenge on us tomorrow." And that feature belongs to the youths. And the present administration, under the watch of Governor Willie Obiano, is not leaving any stone unturned to see that we have an egalitarian society where the youth will be trained and gainfully employed. A lot has been done in this area, and more is still coming. And that's why we're here this morning to talk about it. What does the state government really has in stock this time around, for who and where it will be happening? And we are honored this morning to have the Honorable Commissioner in the studio, a young, vibrant Commissioner for Youth Empowerment and Creative Economy, Bonaventure Enemali. You're welcome to Good Morning Anambra studio.
Thank you very much.
All right. We're here to talk about what the state is doing, Anambra State Technical and Creativity Day. Could you let us know what you have in stock for the people of Anambra this time around by this topic?
Yes. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Anambra. Anambra State Technical and Creativity Day is actually an event, put together by the Anambra State Ministry of Youth Empowerment and Creative Economy and the Ministry of Basic Education, actually to show the world that when hearing that Nnewi is the Japan of Africa, that when people say that Oka is the heartbeat of the goldsmith in Nigeria, then when people say that Anambra people are most technological driven people in Africa, that it is actually true. And recently, you find out that what the Golden Girls, the 5 Golden Girls, went to do in San Francisco by inventing a technology, a software that discovers fake drugs, is just an iceberg. It's just a tip of the iceberg. That we have a whole lot of all those things domiciled in Anambra State. When we talk about Chikobi, when we talk about Philip Emagwali, of great technovative personnel, all these people, when we talk going to entertainment aspect of it, we talk about the great Peter Edochie, currently the youngest one. Also, we look at the likes of Bob Manuel Doku, who is currently working with the Nigerian Anambra State government, the likes of Philip Edochie, that we have the great youth who has all these potentials in Anambra State. And His Excellency has put in more funding and also have been committed to by investing a whole lot in technical colleges.
All right, we'll still get to that. But let's deviate a bit by looking into your ministry right now. There is 3-point agenda of the Ministry of Youth and Creative Industry, Creative Economy, which is empowerment, engagement, and productivity. Could you actually let us into these 3 key points agenda that you work with as the Commissioner for Youth and Creative Economy?
3-point agenda basically is 3 Ds. You discover, you develop, and deploy. That's what we are doing in the Ministry of Youth Empowerment and Creative Economy. Now, not only discovering the talent of the youth, not only empowering the youth. When you empower them, you deploy them. I will digress a bit. On 9th of August, 2009, during the 2018 International Youth Day celebration, His Excellency promised that he's going to train 10,000 youths every year during the second term legacy administration. And To push further on these promises, he unveiled the One Youth, One Skill initiative that same day. Now, in October 9, 2018, the flag off of the first batch of One Youth, One Skill empowerment program by 250 youth to start up the training in various areas of needs, simultaneously in the 3 senatorial zones. And these youths, on the completion of their training, will be empowered, those who are successful. Because we are digressing from the usual youth empowerment program that used to happen in Nigeria and perhaps in Anambra State earlier on. What we are doing now, the youth empowerment program we are doing is based on need. You apply based on what you want to be trained on. You have interest on what you should be trained on. Then at the end, you must do a project to certify you that you actually know these things that you will be trained about. After that now, what happened? We now give you equipment. We give you equipment. We're not giving money like the usual empowerment program that they give money at the end of the training. We give you money. We give you equipment. We not give you money. And at the end also, for easy monitoring and follow-up of all these students that have been involved in this empowerment program, they form alumni based on the set, on the skill sets, that they'll be having a meeting every quarter. Immediately they finish the training, they will form they will elect the executive members of the alumni that will be coordinating the activity, just like a cooperative. So, and the monitoring team of the Ministry of Youth Empowerment will be part of their meetings on a quarterly basis to get to know how they are growing, how their business is thriving. That is the sort of it.
The stuff you talked about, the governor actually endorsing the one skill for one youth. How far have you fared, as regards to that work? Would you say that the youths of Anambra State have keyed into this philosophy, and would you say they're progressing at it?
They've keyed into it. When there is a change, people find it difficult to adapt to change. Because what the youth of Nigeria is not particular to Anambra youth. What the Nigerian youth actually believe in empowerment is basically to go for a training when they probably will not understand what they are to be trained, then they will give them money. And after 1 year or 6 months, they come back again and they'll finish the money. But we've changed the narrative. And the Anambra youth, understanding fully well that this government, led by His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Anambra State, has them at heart and want to work with them. And everybody is keen in because it's going to be achieved.
So quickly, tell us, what are the challenges? What challenges do you think is responsible for the lack of creativity and, of course, the technicality among youths generally in Nigeria? And we can narrow it down to Anambra State.
It's actually interest. Because if you look at it, it's interest, 1. 2, it's all about providing an enabling platform. Like what His Excellency did in Anambra State. He has funded the whole technical colleges in Anambra State. And it is from that technical colleges in Anambra State that when we were doing our Anambra Talent Hunt, we started that event 4 months ago in partnership with Bring It On Africa, an NGO. So when we begin to do the Talent Hunt, which features 5 key categories: technovation category, dancing category, music category, acting and script writing, we also discovered that most of those in the technovation categories are from those in the technical colleges. So you see that is an enabling environment given to them. In the area of entertainment also, because His Excellency have created youth empowerment and creative economy, which is being handled by a creative and young commissioner also. And also most of the SSAs who are into entertainment, like the likes of Yuri Edochie and the likes of Bob Manuel, have also made you to understand that they can do more and do great in this area. That is why they have, finding it easy, and youth are bringing out the creativity in them in Anambra State. compared to every other state in Nigeria.
All right. From all that we've been talking about today, I can see a very powerful and great vision of the present administration as regards to the youths. Now, when we talk about Anambra State Technical and Creativity Day, that's the flyer or the card for the program. Is this day, is it just going to be this day after that, no more, or is it going to be an annual event, like every 29th of October, you'll have the day? Tell us about it, sir.
Great. This event is of two folds. Technical colleges and the outcome of Anambra Talent Show, or Talent Hunt, if you may call it. From Anambra Talent Hunt, we are going to reward the best 3 people, the winner, the first runner-up, and the second runner-up, from the 5 categories I mentioned earlier: technovation, dancing, acting, music, and scriptwriting. Out of the 2,800 entries we made in June, from people, all the youth, to make an entry, to come and participate, and we narrowed down to get the best 3 from each categories. Now we want to reward them. The first position will be given 500,000 naira. The second position will be given 200,000 naira, 250,000 naira, and the first position will be given 100,000 naira. Now, what do we want to do? Those in technovation, at the end of this event, those in technovation now will form Anambra Young Inventors. Then, those in dancing, music, scriptwriting, and acting now will form Anambra Art Troupe. So they'll be representing Anambra State in performance, in every way, and go for various competitions. So everybody that participated. So we have a large group of Anambra, because all of them, not most, all of them are great, but we have to choose the best. But in the spirit of deployment, that is why we are putting them together to form Anambra Art Troupe. So it will happen every year. And also those, the innovation, Anambra Young Innovators will be a group of young creative people in technovation to put their heads together to solve problems that will harness the activities in Anambra State, then at the same time expand to Nigeria and Africa at large. Then the second aspect of it is that of the technical colleges. The best students in technical college in NAPTEP examination from 2014 to 2018 will be rewarded. The best school in technical, the best technical colleges will be rewarded.
Let's see who is here.
Okay.
Okay, we lost that.
Okay. The best technical colleges will be rewarded. The best teachers in the technical colleges will be rewarded. The best technical partners to the technical colleges will be rewarded. So that is what we want to do. And also, that will be exhibition. There will be exhibition of all the products all the things will be done, both from those in technical colleges and those that participated during the talent hunt. That's what we're going to do.
We're still talking Anambra State Technical and Creativity Day. In the studio is the Honorable Commissioner for Youth Empowerment and Creative Economy, Bonaventure Enemale, in the studio. Now, sir, we're talking about this day. Please, could you let us know the time of the program and who is expected to be there, and of course, what they will be expected to see when they come for the program, sir?
Good one. I'll start from what we expected to see. You're going to see all the technovative inventions of the Anambra youth that they display, that exhibition. And also, there will be a live performance of the winners of the Anambra Talent Hunt. Great performance. It's going on. The event is going to take place at Mabu Ark Hotel in Oka, Anambra State, by 10 a.m. On 1st of November, right. By 10 a.m. His Excellency will be there, to witness the event, and he is going to be the one to present the award. And also, he will go through the exhibition stand as well to see what the Anambra youth has done, and as well see the outcome of his investments, the investment of Anambra people, and that as well as his commitment.
So, okay, I really want to ask, what more is your ministry doing to get more youths involved as regards to, you know, harnessing their technical side and, of course, their creativity side?
Aside from what we are currently doing, we are doing sculptors, abstract sculptors competition is ongoing. The sculptors have started bringing in their sculptures, you know, and the event is going to take place. The exhibition and the event will take place on tentatively 29th of November. You know, what we want to do with that, because we discovered that, you know, in creativity, we find that if you go to the art schools, you find that the sculptors are the very few people in every art school. So we want to encourage them, you know, for them to have more sculptors in Anambra State. So that is why we put up those sculptors competition. We are doing that program with the Ministry of Diaspora, you know, and Indigenous Arts, you know, for Anambra State. Yeah.
There's something important I think we are leaving out here. You know, when we talk about Technical and Creativity Day, you know, do we have any age range of youth that will be attending? Just let's know the age range that you have. And of course, the guests that are expected to be at the program come November 1st.
There is no age range. There will be exhibition stand. All Anambra youth are invited to come. Because if you come, you see what your fellow youth have done. It will inspire you. We invite all Anambra youth to come, not necessarily to be in the hall, but to be at the exhibition stand and see what your mate have done. That will inspire you. And also, everybody, the stakeholders in Anambra State, home and abroad, are invited to come in to see the stuff the youth of Anambra State are made of.
All right. I think we'll be rounding up at this point. Finally, you know, I don't know if you have any other thing you want to tell the youths out there watching this program, or people that would like to be in the program. Anything else you want to tell them before we wrap up?
Come and see what we are doing in Anambra State as regards to creativity and entertainment. If you want to, you can reach the Ministry of Youth Empowerment and Creative Economy, because the youth has the highest population. So we don't want to operate in abstract. So we want to be felt by the people of Anambra State, we want the youth of Anambra State to feel what the government is doing. So you can actually reach us through this phone number, 0909 444 2280. If you call this number, somebody will attend to you and respond to all the questions that you require as regards to all the activities going on in the Ministry of Youth Empowerment and Creative Economy and what the state government is doing for the youth. Also, you can send an email through MOYE, that is Ministry of Youth Empowerment, at anambrastate.gov.ng, and we'll respond to it quickly.
There are lots of youths watching you now, watching us rather. Before you go, you know, there was a time you actually talked about interest, because I was actually asking, you know, what more can do you? There are a lot of people out there, probably they have this interest. Is it all about interest to get creative? How about motivation? So what's your ministry doing as regards to people who probably have the interest, but, you know, they're not motivated to probably pursue what they intend to do?
The interest is very key. When the platform is there, and this is what you want to do in life, this is what you enjoy doing, this is what you're passionate in doing, then what you now do is you need a little push. It's just a little push. And that little push is a platform which His Excellency, the Youth Working Governor of Anambra State, has provided. So the platform is there for you. Then, based on your interests, the push is already there. Then we'll make everything work out for you.
All right, you've heard it from the horse's mouth. The Honorable Commissioner for Empowerment and Creative Economy himself, Bonaventure Enemale. You've heard him talk, showing that this administration is very, very youth-friendly, and they've done a lot, and they're still doing a lot to ensure that youth out there get engaged positively. What are you waiting for? Key into this great opportunity and follow other youths, just like he said that they will form young inventors, and groups will be formed at the end of all that they are doing. Would like to thank you so much, Honorable Commissioner, for coming on the program.
It's a pleasure.
We appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
All right, go now, we'll go.
Yeah, we will. Good to have you again. I think this is actually the much we have for you today on Good Morning, Anambra. It's been nice hanging out with you.
All right, thanks for your time. Let's take you over to the news studios for our news on the hour.
Morning, Anambra.
Otuto mano, ndi Anambra.
It's Good Morning, Anambra, our breakfast TV show on ABS TV, Channel 24.
My name is Iberi Ugunna. To light up your morning with
I am Nonye Nwokoye.
Theophilus Oko.
Chidinma Oranwa.
Ijama Uche.
Every morning, weekdays, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
From newspaper reviews
To interactive segments with viewer participation.
news from our studio.
Sports. The entertainment. Join us.
Tune in weekdays, 7 a.m.
Good Morning, Anambra, your breakfast TV show, every weekday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.